Katalukan.
Chapter 20.
Kai geneto en miai ton emerondidasconto soto ton lan en toi roi kai ou angelisomenu e pestesan. Oi archiroi kai oi grammat sin toi presbyteroi.
And it came to pass, on one of the days, as he was teaching the people in the temple, and preaching the gospel, there came upon him the chief priests and the scribes with the elders.
Kai ipan legontes pro otone pon emin en poiai exousiai tauta poiai. Eutis estin odus soit ten exousian toten.
And they spake, saying unto him, Tell us, by what authority doest thou these things? Or who is he that gave thee this authority?
Apocrites de ipen pros otu eroteso ima kagolonion, kai ipate moi.
And he answered and said unto them, I also will ask you a question, and tell me,
Tu baptisma Ioannou ex oranu en ex anthropon.
the baptism of John, was it from heaven, or from men?
Oi de sinelogisanto pro otu legontes oti e ane hipomen ex oranu. Erei diati ou kepistezat otoi.
And they reasoned with themselves, saying, If we shall say, From heaven, he will say, Why did ye not believe him?
Ean de hipomen ex anthropon. O lao sapa catalysasei ema. Pepe menos gar estin Ioannon propheton e ine.
But if we shall say, From men, all the people will stone us. For they are persuaded that John was a prophet.
Kai apecrise sam eidene poton.
And they answered, that they knew not whence it was.
Kai o iesus e ipen otoi ou de ego lego imin en poiai exousiai tauta poio.
And Jesus said unto them, Neither tell I you by what authority I do these things.
Ergzato de proton lan legin ten parabolon toton anthropo e fiteusen en pelona. Kai exedeto oton georgeois. Kai apedemzen kronu ikanu.
And he began to speak unto the people this parable. A man planted a vineyard, and let it out to husbandmen, and went into another country for a long time.
Kai keroi apestailen pro tu jorgoudulon. Ina apotu carputu empelono dozuzin otoioi de georgeois exapesteilan oton de irantes. Kenon.
And at the season he sent unto the husbandmen a servant, that they should give him of the fruit of the vineyard. But the husbandmen beat him, and sent him away empty.
Kai proseteto eteron pempsedulon oi de kakeinon de irantes kai atimasant exapesteilan kenon.
And he sent yet another servant, and him also they beat, and handled him shamefully, and sent him away empty.
Kai proseteto triton pempse oi de kai touton traumatisant exebalon.
And he sent yet a third, and him also they wounded, and cast him forth.
E ipen deo kyrios tu empelono ti poieso. Pempso ton ion mouton agapeton isos touton entrapesante.
And the Lord of the vineyard said, What shall I do? I will send my beloved son. It may be they will reverence him.
Idont de autonoi georgeois dielogisonto pros alelu legontes autos estin au cléron homos. Apocteinomen auton. Ina e mon genete e cléronomia.
But when the husbandmen saw him, they reasoned one with another, saying, This is the heir, let us kill him, that the inheritance may be ours.
Kaiek bolont auton exo tu empelono apecteinan. Tiu poisei otoi o kyrios tu empelono.
And they cast him forth out of the vineyard, and killed him. What therefore will the Lord of the vineyard do unto them?
Et le sete kai apolesei tu jorgu tutu. Kai dosei ton empelona aloa. Accusant de e ipan me genoito.
He will come and destroy these husbandmen, and will give the vineyard unto others. And when they heard it, they said, God forbid.
O deamblipsas autoi e ipen ti ou estin tugegramenon tutuliton apedokimasanoi. Oikodon out. Uto e genet eis kephalen gonias.
But he looked upon them, and said, What then is this that is written? The stone which the builders rejected, the same was made the head of the corner?
Pao peson e pekeinon ton liton saintlas zeusete e fondé an pesei, likmesei oton.
Every one that falleth on that stone shall be broken to pieces. But on whomsoever it shall fall, it will scatter him as dust.
Kaies ete sanoi grammatui kaioi archiroi epibaluin e potontas sheira en otei teiorai. Kai phobesisan ton laon. Eniosan gaer oti pros otu e ipen ten parabolon toten.
And the scribes and the chief priests sought to lay hands on him in that very hour. And they feared the people, for they perceived that he spake this parable against them.
Kai parateresant apesteilan en catetus hypocrinomenu otu dicaius e ine. Ina epi la bonté auto ou logu. Ost paradune auton tei archei kai tei exousiai tu hegemono.
And they watched him, and sent forth spies, who feigned themselves to be righteous, that they might take hold of his speech, so as to deliver him up to the rule and to the authority of the governor.
Kai eperotesan auton legontes didaskeil. Oidamen oti ortos lege kai didaskeis kai ou lambaneis propon. Ole palesias ten odon tu teu didaskeis.
And they asked him, saying, Teacher, we know that thou sayest and teachest rightly, and acceptest not the person of any, but of a truth teachest the way of God.
Existin ema caisari foron dune ou.
Is it lawful for us to give tribute unto Caesar, or not?
Kataneza de auton ten panurgian e ipen prosotu.
But he perceived their craftiness, and said unto them,
Deisate-moi denarion tino sechei e icona kai epigraphen. Apocritentes de ipan caisaros.
Show me a denarius, whose image and superscription hath it. And they said, Caesar's.
Ode ipen prosotu toina apudot ta caisaros caisari kai tatu teu tua teoi.
And he said unto them, Then render unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and unto God the things that are God's.
Kai ou kiskizan epilabestai tu rematos enantion tu lau. Kai tomasant epi tei apocrisei otou e sigesan.
And they were not able to take hold of the saying before the people. And they marveled at his answer, and held their peace.
Proseltont de tinton sadukaion, oiantilegontes anastasin e ine, e perotesan auton.
And there came to him certain of the Sadducees, they that say that there is no resurrection.
Legontes didaskeil, moas e grasson e mine, e antinos adelphos aposanei e chongineca, caiutos a technoei, inalabeio adelphos autou ten gineca kai exanastesei spermatoa adelphoi autou.
And they asked him, saying, Teacher, Moses wrote unto us, that if a man's brother die, having a wife, and he be childless, his brother should take the wife, and raise up seed unto his brother.
Epta ou adelphoi e san kai o protos labon gineca apetanen a techno.
There were therefore 7 brethren, and the first took a wife, and died childless.
Caio deuteros.
And the second,
Caio trito e laben oten, Osoto de kaioi epta ou katelipon tekna kai apetanon.
And the third took her. And likewise the 7 also left no children, and died.
Isteron kai egin apetanen.
Afterward the woman also died.
Egin ou ontei anastasei tino soton ginetejin. Oi gaer epta echon oten gineka.
In the resurrection therefore whose wife of them shall she be? For the 7 had her to wife.
Kai eipen otoi o iesus oi ioitu aionos tutu gamusan kai gamiskontai.
And Jesus said unto them, The sons of this world marry, and are given in marriage.
Oi de kataxiotentes tu aionos ekeinu tichein kai tes anastaseos tes eknekronut gamusan ut. Gamizonte.
But they that are accounted worthy to attain to that world, and the resurrection from the dead, neither marry, nor are given in marriage.
Ude gaer aposanein eti dinante. Isen reloa gar ezin kai ioi ezin teu tes anastaseos ioi ont.
For neither can they die any more, for they are equal unto the angels, and are sons of God, being sons of the resurrection.
Oti de geirante oi necroi kai moazemenizon epi tes batu. Os legei kirion ton teon Abraham kai teon Isaac kai teon Jacob.
But that the dead are raised, even Moses showed, in the place concerning the bush, when he calleth the Lord the God of Abraham, and the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob.
Theos deu kestin necron alazonton, pantes gaer otoizozin.
Now he is not the God of the dead, but of the living, for all live unto him.
Apocritentes de tin ton grammateon eipan didaskeil, kalos eipaz.
And certain of the scribes answering said, Teacher, thou hast well said.
Uketi gaer etolmon eperotan oton uden.
For they durst not any more ask him any question.
Eipen de prosotu po leguzin ton Christon e ine doidion.
And he said unto them, How say they that the Christ is David's son?
Oto gaer doid legei en bibloa psalmon eipen kyrios toi kyrioi mu katuek dexion mu.
For David himself saith in the book of Psalms, The Lord said unto my Lord, Sit thou on my right hand.
Eo anto tous echsrousu hypopudion ton podonsu.
Till I make thine enemies the footstool of thy feet.
Doid ou oton kyrion kalei, kai po oto ios estin.
David therefore calleth him Lord, and how is he his son?
Akuntos de pantos tu lau eipen tua matetai.
And in the hearing of all the people he said unto his disciples,
Prosechet apo ton grammateon ton telonton peripatin en stolai kai philonton aspasmo ontai. Agorai kai protocacedrias en tai synagogue kai protoclisias en toi deinoa.
Beware of the scribes, who desire to walk in long robes, and love salutations in the marketplaces, and chief seats in the synagogues, and chief places at feasts.
Oi katestiousin tas oikias ton chéron kai profasei macra proseutchonte ou toi lansonte périssoteron. Crima.
Who devour widows' houses, and for a pretense make long prayers. These shall receive greater condemnation.